Today we're gonna read a creepypasta called Supermarket Monster, written by CallMeKevin. Once in a place far away, a very long time ago, there was a boy named Roger. He was tall but a bit round. He lived in a city where unusual things seemed to happen every day. For example, his uncle died. Always Roger had lots of enemies in the city. All the people he used to like were now his enemies because he changed. He used to be really successful banker named Ron, but he decided to go another way, and now he is a hobo named Roger. Because of this, his friends thought they didn't like him anymore. So they said, "You're our enemy now." And Roger was like, "Oh no, I have no friends but loads of enemies." Roger lives day to tomorrow by the change he gets off strangers outside McDonald's, but sometimes when he gets enough money, he goes to the local shopping centre called Teco. He can only buy things when they are on sale, so he only buys things when they are on sale because he doesn't have any much money. Sometimes he even gets enough change to buy chicken when it's on sale, and he goes into KFC and says, "Can you cook this for me?" And they do it for him. No, they do it because they are his enemies now and spit in his food. Yuck. Today, on the most windy and stormy day and rainy and cloudy and sad of days, he decided he needed to eat and went to Teco. When he went inside, there was no baskets. This was weird. Roger thought that that must be giving them a break today, so he kept going. He saw the bread on sale, so he was going to buy it, and then a big fat hairy man ran up to him and said, "No, that's not for you." And he took the sign away, which made the bread go back up to $100,000. This is all in the future, so that's normal for the future. Roger made a face similar to this, and he said, "But if you don't give me that, I will starve." And the fat man laughed, and his fat went bouncy from laughing. Then one of Ron's enemies died, so Ron felt anger rising. That happens when his enemies die, and he punched the man so hard that his fat fell off, and the man was so angry that he cried blood. Then the lights went out so fast that Roger knew he was going to be murdered. A black mist came out from the cereal boxes. The bacon was flying everywhere and the pancake mix splashing over the counters. Freezers freezing at high temperatures. That was normal, so that it was freezing. The frozen pizzas too much. Ron ran away far far away to that aisle that's always full of people. It has loads of sweets and crisps. Yummy. There were like 10, no wait, 15 monsters. They're all black with eyes ooging with blood and tears that looked like bacon but were actually dead people's skin. He screamed, "Fat man, help!" But when the fat man came up, he said, "You punched my fat and now you will pay. I am your enemy." And then he ran and inside a freezer, but forgot that the freezer froze too hard now, and he died from freeze. Roger ran to an exit and was almost out when he tripped on something. He looked down and saw his enemy saying, "Help me, the pancakes were too strong." And then he said, "No, I am Roger. You were Ron's friend, not mine." Smelly. And he ran out the door. He was safe. He got out. He escaped. He avoided death. He was alive. He was tall. He was safe. He was Roger. Then he went he back in for bread, but forgot about the monsters, so when he got the bread, monsters came out between the slices and cries from their mouths saying, "We are your enemies now, Ron." He said, "How do you know my name?" And then they ate him, and it fell down on the floor crying from death with his last his last words, "I am all your enemies." Then he fell down and died just before he said, I will now be a supermarket monster. So when you are in a supermarket, remember that Ron is waiting in the future, though, because it's in the future, remember. So I've got a question. Is this just in Tesco? Because Tesco's my favourite shop. So is it just in Tesco? Because then I'll get someone to get rid of the ghost. But if it's in all of them, then I can't really do anything. But that's pretty much it. I'll leave CallMeKevin's link to his channel in the description, because he might need a shout out. And that's pretty much it. See ya.